What's up guys, how's it going? Back today with another workout. Today's a core workout. So the way the workout's going to be structured, it's going to be 30 seconds of work followed by 5 seconds of rest. And it's going to be for 13 exercises. This is going to be a great workout for building a really strong, really functional core. And the way I'm going to format it today, I'm not going to put a timer on the screen. Instead, I'm going to do a voiceover. So I want you guys to listen to my voice for the cues on the timings. That way you guys can really focus on working super hard for those 30 seconds and getting the most out of the workout. So with that said, grab yourselves a mat, grab yourselves a soft surface, something like a carpet, and then let's get down on the floor and let's get to it. Hope you enjoy. Nice one guys, so up first we've got flutter kicks. This is where you're lying on your back. You want to press your lower back down into the floor and going on the beat. So yeah, so you're walking the feet out. Toes can be pointed or they can be bent at the heels and just keeping out. That's good. So about halfway through the 30 seconds now. That's really good. And coming into the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up we're into leg raises. So lying on your back again, keeping that lower back pressed into the floor. And you can press up towards the ceiling with your legs and then lowering your legs down parallel to the floor and then pressing back up again. Focusing on trying to keep the legs nice and straight. That's good, and just coming over halfway through the time. And last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got single leg raises, so this is where you press up and we're just doing alternate leg raises up and down. Head can be up or on the ground, and again just focusing on really pressing that lower back into the ground, engaging in those lower abdominals and keeping the legs nice and straight. About 10 seconds to go guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, marching again, lying on our backs. This time we're walking the legs out, really focusing on driving that heel away from you and then pressing back, keeping the bent leg nice and parallel above you. Keeping the legs parallel to the ground. That's really good. That's good guys, hopefully your lower abs are on fire now. I know mine were. Really working those lower abdominal muscles. And 3, 2, 1, and that's 30. Now we're into the standard sit-up. So again, you're lying on your back and you're just pressing up to your legs and then lowering back down, lowering down under control. Imagine that you're driving from the kind of the top of your rib cage, leading with the chest when you're coming up. Head staying nice and high, neck's long and back straight. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and there's your 30. Next, double leg in and outs. So this is where you're up on your hands, you press your legs out in front of you, keeping them together, and then squeeze back in. Really engaging that core, back nice and straight, legs press out parallel to the ground and back. There we go, just over halfway through this exercise guys. Keep it going. Little stretch out, 3, 2, 1, there you go. Next we've got your crunches, so you're lying on your back and this is just a half sit up, really engaging that upper abdominal muscles. And you press up, hold that contraction, squeeze, 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 and then relax back down. Again, lower back's pressed into the ground. There we go, keeping the neck long. Coming in towards the last 10 seconds of these crunches. 3, 2, 1, and sitting up there guys. Next we've got single leg raised leg raises. This is where you want to be on your elbows, back and torso is nice and straight. And you're lowering those legs down to the ground and then pressing them back up, alternate sides. That's really good. Focusing on keeping a nice long neck, nice and engaged again through those abdominals. Just 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Next up, we've got a side plank on the right. So you can either hold a side plank or you can add in some hip dips. This is where you're on your elbow on the right hand side. Focusing on pressing your hips forward and then up towards the ceiling. And then you're dipping back down. Really working those obliques on the side. You can have your arm up for balance and to help stabilize you, or have it down by your side. Three, 2, 1. Awesome work, guys. You probably know what's coming next. It's going to be the side plank, this time on the left hand side. Same exercise for 30 seconds. Let's go. So really focusing on pressing the hips forward and then up towards the ceiling. This is really good work, guys. Just over halfway through the workout now. Absolutely smashing it. And you've got about 10 seconds left of this exercise. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Staying in the plank position. This time we're going to come into a plank on our elbows, and you're going to be dipping your hips down, drawing a nice rainbow arc with your hips as you dip down, touch, kiss the floor with your hips, and then over onto the other side. Focusing on keeping the elbows parallel to one another as well on the mat if we can. That's really good. You should be really feeling this in the side in your obliques, side of your abs. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Next, great ab exercise. We're into a press up. This is your standard press up. You can be on your fists or on your hands. Modification is to drop the knees to the ground, pressing all the way down, chest touching the ground, and then firing back up. Keeping the neck nice and long, back straight, bum down. Keeping it going, guys. Last few press ups here. Going to be coming into the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great effort, guys. Back now onto our bums. We're going to go into a boxer twist. So this is where you're sitting on the ground, let your torso fall backwards, and then we're just twisting like a Russian twist effectively. And then yeah, start punching across. Feet can be elevated off the ground or they can be resting on the mat, whatever suits you guys best. This is great work. Already halfway through this exercise, guys. Keeping it going, really twisting, getting a full rotation in that torso, back nice and straight. Awesome work. Last 3, 2, 1. Stopping it there. Next up, we've got dead bug. Lying on your back, alternate arm and leg are going to extend, keeping the core nice and engaged. Then press back in, and then opposite arm and leg extend and press back in. Really focus on maintaining tension all the way through the core, driving the heel and the hand towards the opposite walls, and then bringing them back in under control. Brilliant exercise for developing a nice strong core. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, we've got side crunch on the left, working those obliques again. Have your knee up on your bent leg, and you're going to rotate that core, really focusing on squeezing the obliques and the upper abdominals. Try and really focus on pressing the lower back into the ground and lifting your chest up off the ground. Last 3, 2, 1, and stopping there, guys. Next exercise is going to be the same, but on the other side. This time we're working our right hand side. Again, driving the lower back into the ground, really lifting that chest up off the mat, and then twisting towards your bent leg. Really good work. Already halfway through this exercise, guys. That's awesome. And last 3, 2, 1. Next up, we've got high boat to low boat. So this is where you're starting in that high boat position, and then you press out, down into a low boat, and then explode back up into the high boat. Focusing on really engaging that core, keeping your legs nice and tight together, and pressing up with your abdominals, leading with that chest. In the low boat position, keeping that lower back nice and flat on the ground. That's awesome work, guys. Last couple of reps on this exercise. 3, 2, 1. Staying on our backs now, we've got some cycling. So this is bringing opposite knee to opposite elbow and pressing those heels down towards the wall, legs parallel to the ground. That's really good. Really twisting in that central core region. Abs should be on fire now, guys. You're doing so well. Last few exercises of the workout now. Really good. You're already halfway through this cycling exercise. Smashing it. All the way. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Final couple of exercises now, guys. We've got a crucifix hold. This is where you're going to allow your upper torso to lie back, and you're going to balance kind of on the top of your pelvis, low back. Really engaging those abs. Lower and upper abs working super hard here, keeping that back nice and straight. Keep holding, guys. Awesome. Static holds are great for that sort of strong core development. That long hold. Last 3, 2, 1. You're smashing it, guys. Final exercise. Flip back up onto your top side, and we've got mountain climbers. Bringing your opposite knee to opposite elbow, really twisting out that core. Working your full range of abdominal muscles, obliques here. So really twisting, focusing on bringing that knee all the way to your elbow. This is awesome. Last 15 seconds of the workout now, guys. Really twisting it out. My abs are on fire at this point. I hope yours are too. Keeping the tempo nice and high, nice and consistent. Really driving those knees. Last 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, and well done, guys. You've done it. You've finished. That was about 11 minutes of really solid work, that. Hope you enjoyed the workout. If you did, leave us a comment down below, like and subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for next time, because there's going to hopefully be many more coming. But yeah, let us know what you think, guys, and well done. Cheers for working out with us today.